So welcome to Gardening at 58 North. Today I'd like to do a quick update on my Gloxinia plant. I repotted it a few months ago. If you click here you can see the link to the other video where I repotted it. And basically in that video I was just cutting off all the old shoots, taking out the old compost, putting in some new compost which was better suited for it, because the last compost wasn't very free draining, whereas this one I mixed in a lot of perlite. So it's now a nice free draining mix. I think it's fresh compost with a lot more feed in it as well. So they had no shoots on it at all last time. The old maybe just had a little bit left of an old shoot that was dying off. I cut that off once it died. I had it in a cool position with a little bit of light just in case it started to grow. And I've very seldom watered it. I've only watered it when it's completely bone dry. So at the moment you can see it's very dry. It's almost like dust, so I'll probably give it a little bit more today or tomorrow. I'm just keeping it slightly damp because the plant at the moment doesn't have many leaves, so it won't be drinking much. As you can see, the leaves are actually very furry, a lot of fine hairs on them, so that reduces how much water it needs. Plus it's got a big fat tuber as well, which is storing some water. And Gloxinias, the tubers are susceptible to rotting if you have them too wet, which is why I've got this half in the soil, half out the soil. That's also why I've kept it so dry. So it's actually got probably about 20 little shoots, loads of little shoots coming up. But there's two dominant shoots, so I think the two dominant shoots will stop the smaller ones from growing, because if it grows 20 shoots, I'm not going to have any good flowers. I'm just going to have a mass of shoots and leaves, and probably not any flowers at all. So I'm hoping it's just going to have the two shoots. If it looks like it's going to grow too many, I might break some of the other ones off. You can maybe make a cutting from them, I'm not sure. Because I just want one or two big shoots, and then I'll have loads of lovely purple flowers again, hopefully this year like I did last year. It's gone dormant at exactly the right time. It's been dormant throughout December and January, when we haven't had much daylight at all up here in Scotland. And now it's coming to the beginning of February. The sunlight's just starting to get stronger, but because this is quite a slow grower, it won't really, and it's quite in a cool room at the moment, it's not going to have many leaves or much vigorous growth until March, which is really when the sun starts to get stronger again. So come March, April, May, it should have lovely big leaves. It'll be absorbing lots of energy from the sunshine. That'll be building up its energy reserves, ready for hopefully flowering a really good display in June, when it's going to have the right growing conditions to be really doing well. So I'm quite happy with the timing of its dormancy this year. Hopefully it'll go dormant at the same time next year. And I'll give you guys an update when it starts to flower, or even when it starts to grow some nice big leaves. And that's my Gloxinia so far.